Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everybody out there in YouTube land? Good to see you, Crafty Stacker, a new member of the PasSpareTime fan club. Thank you, Crafty. Silverman92. Hello, Chew. Hello, Eric. Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. I've got 2,000 new Federal Reserve $1 bills that we're gonna hunt. See what we can find tonight. See what we can find tonight. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jack Allman. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be searching 500 of these. There's 1,000 there. Hopefully we pick the lucky 500. We can pick the lucky 500. Take the ones off this end. 300 and two more is 500. We'll save the others. We'll save the others. Hopefully some of these are going in the right direction. You never know. You never know. Hello, Fubar. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Blove Blove, or Be Love, Be Love. All right, you can hold your breath, Be Love. That's all I got for you. I'm sorry. Lord Camarista, good to see you. So you'll notice there's one thing different tonight on the screen. Well, two things. One is a QR code. And we're going to be doing a charity stream, a charity live stream auction, 73 lots this Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time, raising money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Still don't have that quite fitting on there, do I? Darn it. Try that. There's a video out there that I filmed today that has the first half of the auction items in it. Be another one tomorrow with the second half. I got a pretty good night's sleep last night, Lori. I did. Well, that's not true. I actually got no good sleep last night, but I slept from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. I stayed up all night and worked on the auction. 26.15. All right, no, Wendy. We are raising some money. Raising some money. We got a goal of 10,000. I think 4,000 or 5,000 could come from the auction. It is a crazy good auction. Great prices at starting bids. You gotta check it out. All right. Well, let's start with this strap right here, shall we? Shall we? We're going to be hunting 500 $1 bills tonight, looking for fancy serial numbers. Uh-oh, I got a message. The bite rate is lower than recommended. Nope, and now it's not. Extreme health. Recommend 6,800. All right, well, let me go change that setting real quick. When I go back and forth, I got to change these settings. I don't understand why. Output 6,800. We'll fix that just right now. That's what we'll do. All right, that should take care of that. Crafty Stacker, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Alright, oh man, how many different directions are they going to be going? They're already going 5 in like 3 bills. That's not even possible. I'm going to get these all organized so they're all facing the same direction at least, so that when we go to search, it will be a more organized search, easier for me, easier for you to watch. But these bills are going in lots of different directions. I do not know why. Don't know why. But I'll get them. I'll get them. It's going to take a little longer. Hey, 10 in a row that we're facing the same direction. That's a good start. Those are crispy. Hopefully they're star notes, not just consecutive serial number notes. All right, goodness gracious. That was a mess. That was a mess. All right. Come down. Let's see what we can see. A little higher, a little higher. All right, are you all ready? Are you ready? We try to stay away from religion and politics, Ahmed, but thanks for being here. Good to see you, Lamb of God. Queen. Ricky Visconti in the house. Ricky, thanks so much for your donation. I saw that. We'll get you hooked up with your free hunts. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hello, John Chum. That was last night, John. I need to probably take that down. Last night, I decided at the last minute not to stream. Now, hopefully, we can get to 15,000 subscribers tonight, because if we do, there's a bonus prize, and we party on Saturday. We're going to be giving away at the end of the stream this silver certificate, regardless. Blue ink. Blue Seal, 1957, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. Payable to the bearer on demand. Oh, cool, Wendy. I do not follow Kingdom Currency. It's one I'm not familiar with. Thank you, Ricky. Hello, Patrick O'Neill. All right, let's get started. We are looking right here at the date. Looking for 1995 or earlier, because those are worth more than face value. I'm looking where that A is, looking for an X or Y, because that means it's more rare. Looking for a star, that means it was printed as a replacement note. Or looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers, and because those are worth more money as well. Some of those examples are streaming below, scrolling below. You can check those out, and as we find one, we will talk about it. So let's get started. Let's see what it is we can find tonight. Now, if I miss one, like if it was a bookend and that's a 75 to start and that was a 75 to end, and I don't find it, and you're the first to type it in, it's yours. You got to be 18 or older, or 13 or older with parental permission, and then it's yours. But it's kind of a self-punishment I do. Kind of a self-punishment I do. I do get $2,001 bills each week from one of my banks. They order them from the Federal Reserve. I get another one I usually get 1,000 from. We try to do this stream every Wednesday night at 9:45, every Sunday night at 9:45, both times Central. What do we have here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom! That's a find. That's a find right there. Crisp 1928 silver dollar note. What are we talking? Beanie Man? I'll look it up for you here in a second. Hold on. That is called a broken ladder. We have 8 different numerals that make up numerical order, but they're not in numerical order on the bill. If they were, it would be called a ladder. It would be worth more. But as is, broken ladders are going for $5 to $10 each on eBay. So that is a keeper. Let me get a protector out for that one. Put all of my better ones that we find in a protective strap. And that's like 10 bills in, and we've already got a really good find. A broken ladder. You gotta like that. All right, there it is in all its glory. Our first keeper of the night. All right, Beanie Man, here's what we do. Here's what we do. And there are different options, but I'll partially answer your question. Hello, Heather W. Good to see you. Hello, Serge. Good to see you. $100 bill broken ladder. Boy, those are harder to keep. You're investing some inventory, but they're worth a little money over face value as well. On older money, unlike coins, where there are tons of resources online to go look up your prices and values, like PCGS.com, MGC.com, APMEX.com, on currency, not so much. Usually eBay right now is the best guide to what prices are, but on older bills, I've got a book called The Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money 1928 to date, 6th edition, written by a guy named Oakes and a guy named Schwartz. And you're talking about a $1 bill, 1928 red seal. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Crisp 1928 silver dollar note, so it's a blue seal. It's a blue seal, most likely. It depends. It's a 1928, and it has no letter with it. It kind of depends on what the number or the letter that starts it. But in crispy, uncirculated condition, in total, 1928 silver certificates, there were only 638 million printed. And if it's in great shape, it's worth at least $75. I don't know that you can see that, but at least $75. So you're going to want to hang on to that one for sure. For sure. We found a broken ladder already. Hello, Timothy. Good to see you. Dan the man. Good to see you. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're trying to get over 15,000 tonight. We'd like to get to like 15,200. Would be awesome. And if we do, we'll have an extra prize at the end of the stream, or during the stream when we hit it. You never know. Appreciate everyone being here. You may notice tonight there is a QR code on the screen, and that's because we are going to be raising money this Saturday via a 73 lot charity auction, with all proceeds going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. My wife and I lost our adult son 3 years ago to suicide, and we've decided, rather than hide from it and cower in the corner and be as distraught as we have been, that we're going to try to help out, and if we can help prevent one family not have to go through what we went through, then it will add some purpose. Depression, mental illness are real things, and the science on it isn't real exact. So the money that's raised by the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention goes to things like creating the 988 phone number you can call if you're in a crisis. You are not alone. We don't want any more lives ending before they should. It's a once-a-year thing we do this. It's the only time of the year I'm going to ask you to dig in your pockets and support a fund that's near and dear to my heart. The QR code will take you to a site that you can donate. If you do donate, There are some different things I send you depending on your donation level, and you should go watch, go to my homepage and watch tonight's video. It was this afternoon's video. It's got all the information there. But there are prizes for donators. There's all sorts of stuff going on Saturday at 3 p.m. Big time auction. Big time, big time. Alright, I'm saving you from an ad. YouTube says 50 people in, be a good time to run an ad. Hello, Lady Braven. Zoom in, thank you. Kind of hard for you to see that from up there, isn't it? Kind of hard for you to see that from up there. My bad. My bad. That's totally my fault. Hello, Rafael Gomez. I am in Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, where we call home. Searching 500 $1 bills tonight, looking for fancy serial numbers, older bills, star notes, notes that end in an X or a Y, anything that's going to have a little value above face value that we hang on to. We do this at least Sunday night and Wednesday night of every week, although I took last night off. And usually a couple more times a week. My grandsons have set a goal for us to hit 20,000 subs by year end, so I'm trying to stream as often as possible in this format that YouTube advertises out there on the YouTube feeds. It's called the vertical live format. Y'all can see the numbers as well as I can when I'm not zoomed way out, and search along with me. You might learn to check your change, and you may come up with something that is worth quite a bit of money. You may fall in love with this aspect of the hobby. You never know. You never know. Our mission, our goal is to bring awareness to this great hobby to as many new people as we can. We have been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years now. Been searching currency for fancy serial numbers for the last 6 months. We've got over 1,770 videos out on YouTube for you to watch. Could be penny hunting, nickel hunting, dimes, quarters, half dollars. You never know. You never know. We would ask, if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, to please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it's absolutely free to you on Thursday night and on every day that ends in a Y. But it doesn't cost you a thing. As a matter of fact, you may want to consider hitting the bell notifications if you do subscribe. That way you'll get a notice when I go live or schedule a stream, like I have. I don't think I've got the Saturday stream scheduled yet. I need to get that done. I guess that's what I'm doing after this, is I'm scheduling the Saturday stream. I need to get that out there so people can go look at it and be ready. Upside down, the upside down bills don't count any extra. All right, we had a quick find and then nothing so far. No star notes. We usually average over 1 star note per strap, but we have not found one yet in this strap. Each strap is 100 $1 bills, and we are searching 5 straps worth tonight. We're giving away a silver certificate at the end of the stream. All you gotta do is be here, be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission. 08-677-677. Some people would keep that. I don't find that they're worth a lot of money, but to some people they may want to keep that because of the 677-677 repeater. Just because I keep or don't keep something doesn't mean that's what you have to do. But that's not one I keep because it's not a traditional one that's selling regular on eBay. Hopefully we find something truly amazing tonight. At the end of the second strap, hey, look there, we got a star note. I see it. I see it. All of you down in hurricane land, be careful. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Looks like there's some major nastiness coming your way. I have a fly in here. Go away, fly. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. This serial number is nothing fancy, but when we find a star note, we go over to the star note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. And we have the $1 typed in already. This is a 2017 series bill. Now we got to key in the entire serial number, including that first letter, E00832014 star. Now, star notes are usually printed in a run size of 3.2 million. So that's what we're going to expect this to tell us, is it was printed in a run size of 3.2 million. And that's okay if we do, but if we happen to find one with a lower run size, it could be worth more money. Let's see. Nope, 3.2 million. Can you see that? You can, but you can't see that. So you see the 3.2 million at the top left of the page. At the bottom left of the page is a heat chart. And the more rare it is, the hotter it gets on the heat chart. This one's over in the permafrost of not rare. It says this is not a rare star note. So we'll just hang on to this one because it is a star note. Star notes in good condition are going for $3 to $4 right now on eBay. Become very collectible, and they've announced they're not going to make star notes anymore. So my guess is they will continue going up in value. Thank you for all those stars. That makes me happy. Broken ladder and some change. Awesome, Dan the man. Land of lakes, so a decent bit in land, thank goodness. Good. Kids were out of school, 4-day weekend. Well, I hope it's not as bad as they're thinking it might be. Hoping it's not as bad as they think it might be down there. 3 upside down ones. We got a star note and a broken ladder so far. Consecutive serial numbers. Gonna have a bunch of them because they're crispy as heck. 747, 746. Unless there's something else fancy about the serial number, consecutive serial numbers on these $1 bills, especially 2021s, does not add any value to them. But they are crispy. They are crispy, and we got a lot of them. Alright, we're out of that. We've got about 5 or 6 bills left to search here. There is a broken ladder, and I actually saw it. I usually miss these. It starts with 04, it ends with 04. That makes it a broken ladder, so there's going to be a lot of people typing in right now, Paul, broken ladder, because they assume I'm going to miss it, and I actually found it. These have a value just a little bit over face value, but we do hang on to them. And you do have a chance to win it when I miss one, and I will miss one for sure. I always do. I always do. If I had a whole stream without missing one, I'll give something else away because it would be just too odd. All right, the first 100 bills are down. First 100 are down. Supersonic Nomad, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Just like that, we appreciate that. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do. We're sneaking up on 15,000 subscribers. I put the number in the top right tonight, 14,967 right now. When we pass 15,000 in this stream, if we do, and I certainly hope we do, then we will be giving away a piece of silver to somebody. You got to be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission to be eligible to win, because that's the law and the YouTube rules, and I'm not going to violate either one. This seems like a bad idea. So please consider subscribing if you're not. Also consider turning on that bell notification so that you get notified whenever we're doing a live stream or if I put a video out. And I would ask you all tonight to please, and you know, if I start boring you here, you can go do it now, but I did put out a 33-minute video today talking about our special stream this Saturday at 3 p.m. where we're doing a live auction to raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's a once-a-year deal for us, and we would love your participation on Saturday. We want a full house on Saturday. I need some of my late night crew, my dollar searchers. I need some of y'all to be there on Saturday afternoon for me. Please. Even if it's just to watch. If you want to buy something on the auction, also fine. There will be some great values on the auction. But just come check it out. My grandsons will be helping us stream as well. So it should be a really fun stream. Alright. Yep, Timothy. Hey, if next of kin pops in tonight, let me know. Alright, what am I looking for? What's this guy doing? I just popped in and I don't understand what this guy's doing. I know. I am searching $1 bills, looking for dollar bills that are worth more than $1. How I do that is I look here at the date. If it's 1995 or earlier, we hang on to it, and we got some other things to search for because it's going to be worth more than face value. If that A is an X or a Y instead, then I hang on to that because those are more rare. If it has a star at the end of the note, like this one we found in the first strap, it means it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills, and those have become very collectible. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers like this one we found in the first strap. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's called a broken ladder, worth $5 to $10. Very, very salty find. Gotta like it. Gotta like it. Alright, here we go. 88868. Boy, if that had been 88888, then we'd have really had something. But no cigar, just close. Alright, let's find something amazing. After this strap, I will show you some of my best finds of the first 6 months of hunting for fancy serial numbers and older bills. Some really cool finds that we have had, some valuable ones. And hopefully before we get through this strap, we're going to have another amazing find. That bookend was a really good find, but I'll take something even better. There are things I have yet to find. I've never found all the serial numbers to be the same number, like all 8s, all 8 of them. I've never found 7 in a row of the same number. I've never found a ladder that starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 0 through 7, or 2 through 9. But a lot of the other stuff we have found. And other people have found that other stuff, just not me yet. So my turn's got to be coming, right? Guess I didn't get these all facing the same direction. Forgive me, I just got back from grandson Rhett's baseball practice, and we still haven't had any rain to speak of. Did I put all of these upside down? I guess I did. We'll just turn them around, and the dust got me, and my Claritin is fighting the battle, but I got a little bit of a sniffly nose, so forgive me. Well, good luck with that, Exwell. Next of kin, there you are. Next of kin, I found that bill from the other night that you thought was a broken ladder is right there. And next of kin, unfortunately, it is missing a 6. So I will not be sending it to you because it's missing a 6. But I knew I'd see you again. I knew I would see you again. Wingfield, 76349051. You know, some people keep bills that have 8 different numbers on them. I don't unless they repeat. They really don't have that much value. 000-73937. I only keep bills that start with 4 zeros to consider them low serial numbers. That is a lower serial number, but you're not going to run into any serious value above $1 until you get to 4 leading zeros. So next of kin, it was close, but It was not a broken ladder, but I did find it. It was a good spot. If you got questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them. I'm searching, running the chat, answering questions, but I will certainly try to answer any questions you got. I've been hunting dollar bills for 6 months, coins for over 5 years. So I've developed a little bit of knowledge that I'm very happy to pass along, because we want more people involved in these great hobbies of coin hunting and currency searching. We hunt in this format. Jane Steinangel, thanks for subscribing. Sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Alright, there are 2 leading zeros. It's been a while since I found 4 leading zeros. I'm about due to find another one of those, I would think. It's also been a while since I found a binary note. Been oh so close, but have not in a while. 099 to 0225, kind of cool, but not worth anything above face value. Had 4 different numbers making up the serial number. Hope you all have had your week is been good. You're down to just Friday left. I guess if you're down in the hurricane area, your week's maybe not great, but maybe the rest of you doing okay. Boy, slow down. 73937 at the end wouldn't matter that it, no, not enough digits. It says it needs to be the entire 8 digits that are the same front to back and back to front to be worth any money. You know, Z-Bird, there's a ton of things out there that people collect. What I quote is what is selling for on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, on eBay. And there's some people that keep stuff that aren't selling for any extra on eBay, and that's fine if that's what you want to collect. But you can go to eBay, look stuff up, and you can go down to the bottom left corner and click on recently sold, so you can see what they've sold for. We'll give you a very accurate recent idea of what things are going for. Boy, a pretty good first strap, and this second strap has been slow. March 14th, CNS, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. March 14th of the year 2217, a little too far in the future for a birth date note for me. April 19th, 5391, a little farther in the future. Right format, wrong date. Birth date notes are fun to keep though, and worth quite a bit of money. People are wanting to have a collectible note with the serial number being the date they were born. I don't have to understand the phenomena, I only need to know it is happening. And it is happening. Upside down. December 9th or September 12th of the year 9038, I'm definitely not going to be alive when that one comes around. Yes. I don't keep W, but X's and Y's at the end of the note I do keep. I've never found a Y. I've never found Y. 097536884. So 34567890. Absolutely, Eric. That is a broken ladder. That is a broken ladder. You can use the 0 for high or low. It works both ways. Hello, Azure Blue. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, Azure Blue, I haven't covered that yet tonight. And there's like 20 things you can look for on top of the things I've already told you, which is looking for 1995 or earlier, looking for an X or a Y where the A is, or a star, looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers. I look to see if there's any numbers missing. I look to make sure this green seal is pretty much on top of the ONE. I make sure this number over here matches this number over here, because if not, it could be worth more money. When I flip it over, I make sure it doesn't have a bleed through error so I can see George Washington. There is tons of stuff to look for. These twos could be doubled. I just look for anything odd. Anything odd. Bookend, bookend, a couple back. Bookend, bookend, a couple. You gotta give me the numbers. You gotta help me out, guys. You gotta give me the numbers. Hello, Russell Barker. Give me the numbers. I'll go back and look, but I'm the guy that missed it the first time. You can't just tell me I missed a bookend. Let's see, 681 radar and a bookend. I'm looking. I'm looking. The 681 was very close to a bookend. I probably should have called it out, but it's not. 6810 from the front, 6818 from the back. Had that 8 been a 0, it would have been a bookend, it's not a bookend, it would have been a radar node or a palindrome, but it's not. Oh, 6886. Alright. No missed bookends. They have to be the same 2 digits in the same order to be a bookend. So back to the search. But hey, keep the eagle eyes working. Keep the eagle eyes working. I'll miss something eventually. Z-Bird Music, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. We're creeping up on that 15,000. That's a keeper. That's a good keeper. So I keep any that we call quads. It's got 4 ones in a row. I will keep those, especially if they start or end the serial number. This one also has 2 leading ones, so it's a quad with a total of 6 of the 8 numbers being a 1. That's got a value above face value. I'm definitely going to hang on to it. And yes, it is a bookend also, 1111. All right, May 17th of 3790, too far in the future. My key for looking for palindrome or radar notes is the 2 middle numbers matching. Causes me to look. A little cheat I use. Coming down to the end of strap 2. Will we find anything else? I don't know. How much would what be worth? Oh, that one? Quads with 6 ones? Couple bucks. Just a couple bucks. 0008880. Yeah, that's a low serial number, Brenton. That's a good one. Any number, any bill that starts with at least 4 zeros is considered a low serial number. And that's serial number 880. That is also, though, a binary note, Brenton, with only 2 numbers making up the serial number, 0s and 8s, 5 zeros on the bill. So as a binary note, it's worth 20 bucks if it's in good shape. As a binary note with a starting quad and a low serial number, you might get $25, $30 out of that, Brenton. That's a good one. A very good one. Yeah, there are sites out there that will give you a coolness factor of the bill, but that doesn't necessarily drive value. It will think some are cool that aren't what people are collecting and paying more for on eBay. A lot of what is on our list, oh, we got a star note, and it's also a 2013 and starts with a B, so it's time to tell a story. Time to tell a story. So the star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Star notes are going in good shape for $3 to $4 on eBay. Now, no $2 bills in the same series, this one being a 2013 series, are supposed to have the exact same serial number. However, on the 2013 printed bills, the two places that print all of our paper currency in the U.S., Washington, D.C., and Fort Worth, messed up, and they printed a bunch of star notes with the same serial number. And if you find one of them, it's worth money. If you happen to find both, the one printed in Fort Worth and the one printed in Washington, D.C., you've got thousands of dollars and you're going to hold yourself an auction. The way you tell if you've got one is we're going to go back over here to the Star Note lookup page. Back over here to the Star Note lookup page. And this is a 2013. And we're going to key in that serial number, which begins with a B. And all the ones that have an error start with a B. And starting with a 0 is a good sign. 08751911 star. Now, when I push this button, if it says, was this bill printed in Fort Worth, Texas or Washington, D.C., we have one of the notes that has a twin sister, and that is a good thing. Also, we're looking for a lower print run than 3.2 million. Let's look. Oh, boom! Boom! This bill is one of the ones that both Fort Worth, Texas and Washington, D.C. printed the same serial number. So I'm going to go back over here to my bill, because there it is. And down here, you see that FWJ? If it's got FW there, that means it was printed in Fort Worth. So I'm going to go back over to this page, go back up, and I'm going to tell it this was printed in Fort Worth, Texas. Then I'm going to look up the star note, and it's got a print run of 3.2 million. So that's the normal print run size. 3.2 million is what 90% of them are printed. So this is not a rare print run size, but this is a rare star note because somewhere out there is the exact same serial number, B08751911, that doesn't have the FW down here, that was printed in Washington, D.C. So I now have one of them, and this is around the 30th I've ever found. So what I do next, and I'm not going to do it on stream because it takes a while, is you go to a web site called the Star Note Project. And on the Star Note Project, you can register your finds, create an account, register your finds, saying, hey, I found this bill. I've got it. It's the Fort Worth version. And then you can also look up and see if the Washington, D.C. version has been found. If it has, you can hook up with the person that found the Washington, D.C. version, and you and them can hook up, go to auction, and split well over $1,000. That is an awesome deal. This is a twin. This is a twin. So that could be worth half of $1,000 plus. Just that easy. And we'd had a soft strap, and then it goes and does that. Wow. You gotta like that. I'm writing twin on the protective holder, so I know when I go to put that one away where to put it. Wingfield, I am in Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas. All right, 36363285, and then an upside down one. So that's the way this hobby can go. You can be searching along and not finding much, and all of a sudden you find a bill that could be worth over $1,000. We just got to find the twin sister. How cool was that? It does have a little bit of a folded corner, but that'll come right out. That will come right out. It's not in perfect shape, so that'll hurt the value a little bit, but it's still going to be worth mega money if we put it together with its twin. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through our best finds in the last 6 months and show them to you. This note, yeah, I'll come back and show you those two last. I'll show you those two last. This bill, I always look for 1995 and earlier. This one's 1977. Not in great shape, but it's worth a few bucks. It's a survivor. We hang on to those. This one is called a repeater. 1557, 1557. Also starts with a B, ends with a B. But I've searched over 60,000 bills now, and I have found very few repeaters. This is worth $10 to $20, and it's in really good shape. Here's another survivor, 1969 B series, worth a few bucks just because it's old and it's in pretty good shape. There you go, Timothy. Hello, Chad Friday. We've got a birth date note here. May 20th of the year 1957. So if somebody is 67 years old as of May 20th, I've got your birth date note. Thomas Lombardo. I can't see that last letter. I'm guessing Lombardo. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Birth date notes are going for $10, $20 on eBay right now. It's nuts. This is also collectible for another reason. Born in 1957, deceased in 2005. It's called a headstone or a tombstone note. A little more morbid, but it is collectible for that reason. I keep any bill with at least 4 of the same number in a row. That's 5 8s. 7s, 8s, and 7s, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after numbers by collectors. So when you find those, they are easier to sell. They have a little more value, and that's 5 8s leading off the bill. That's a nice find. This is going to be another one of those broken ladders. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't have showed it to you again if I thought I was going to find one in the stream, but you never know. Great find, and that bill's in perfect condition. Two things drive value. All two things drive value. Rarity and condition. Whether it be coins or dollar bills, rarity and condition. Diane Erickson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And I should tell y'all, there's a cloud bot, OBS cloud bot, that recognizes the new subscribers, and it doesn't catch everybody. Catches like 1 in 5 or 6. So I apologize to anyone that's not getting their subscription recognized. We do appreciate each and every one of you. This bill, remember I said 1995, and I said 1995 specifically for a reason. Because usually on the back of a bill, we look at the one before on the reverse. You see that 2 below the E? That's the printing plate number for the reverse of this bill. And on all the bills that they print using the printing off sheets of paper, that's where that number will end up. But in 1995, 1993 printed bills and 1988 A series, they tried something different, printing off of sheets of paper, rolls of paper, instead of sheets of paper. And they don't do it anymore. But to signify that, on the back of the bill, there's no printing plate number below the E if it's one of those. You see a printing plate number? And you look above the E, and you see that 9, that will tell you this is a web note. It was printed using the web note printing process. Very, very collectible. $10 to $20 value. I've only found 2. I have only found 2. Raphael, I do buy collections from time to time. It is a possibility. You can get my email by typing in !email in the chat, and my email will pop up. You can always send me an email. This bill has a lot of things going for it. First off, it's got 5 5s in a row. And I've already told you I keep everything with at least 4 in a row, but 5 5s makes it collectible. It also only has 3 numbers making up the serial number, 3s, 5s, and a 1 lonely 9. That makes it a trinary note, which has a value of about $1.50. If you'll notice that last 3, you see how it's out of alignment with the rest of the serial number? We call that an odometer note or a gas pump note. And if you look at that first 5 is over inked compared to the other 5s. That's also a printing error. So that bill's got errors for days and is ultra cool. Ultra cool. This bill, 5 leading 7s. I already told you 7s, 8s, and 0s are the numbers most sought after by collectors. So 5 leading 7s would be one that would sell pretty easily on eBay. There's another one of those star notes, meaning it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. If you ever find a star that is over inked and filled in, those have a very nice value. On top of being a star note though, this is also a repeater note, 0176, 0176. So being a repeater note and a star note, I believe this bill to be worth well over $10. And when I can turn a $1 bill into a $10 bill or higher, I'm going to tell you, that makes me happy. This was the very first binary note I ever found. Binary note's a note with only using 2 numbers to make up the serial number. I call this my Hawaii 5-0 note, 50, 50, 50, 0, 0. Only 5s and 0s, and that last 0, if you'll notice, is raised a little out of alignment. It's a little higher than the other 0s. That bill is worth over $20. This bill's got 5 trailing 2s, 5 in a row into the bill, nice value there. 5 leading 1s and an ending 1 for 6 1s on the bill. 5 trailing 3s and a leading 3 for 6 3s on the bill and 5 consecutive. Scott Barrier, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This bill has 5 5s in a row. That makes it have value. It also has a leading 5, 6 5s on the bill. It also only has 2 different numbers making up the serial number, 5s and 3s. So that's another binary note worth over $20. And I'm going to keep it out because the next bill is so similar. 5355, 3355, another binary note only having 2 numbers in the serial number, 5s and 3s, very similar to the other one. The one with 5 5s in a row will be worth a little more, but both of those are worth over $20. And I'm telling you, you turn a $1 bill into a $20 bill, that is a good day. This is what's considered to be a low serial number. And someone keyed in earlier, they had a low serial number that started with 4 zeros. This is serial number 2610. Now in an ideal world, the more zeros, the more value. If you found 7 leading zeros and a 1, it's the first bill printed in that run. I found on eBay when I was price checking the other day a $5 bill that had 7 leading zeros and a 1. And they were asking about $500 for it. Now they hadn't sold it as of yet, but that's what they were asking for it. So that'd be a nice one to find for sure. We were talking about palindromes and radar notes. 1579, 9751, see those 2 9s in the middle? 1579 from the start, 1579 from the back. That's a palindrome. That's what we call a radar note. It also begins with the B, it ends with the B, so B1579, B1579. I've taken to calling this one a super radar or super palindrome note, and I can't find a like bill on eBay, but I do know it's worth over $20. So you gotta like that. Also a quad, that's right. This is the only bill I've ever found that had 6 in a row. 6 4s in a row. My bill's not in great shape, but still worth over $20 in that condition, I believe. Soon after I found this, grandson Hudson, I hunt with my 14, 11-year-old grandsons, He found one that had 6 nines to end the bill, and it was crispy, uncirculated, in great shape. This note, there's nothing fancy about the serial number, but it's a 1963 B series. I'm a 1963 series. That's my birth year. But so it's worth something just from being that old. But what makes this special is it's signed by Joseph W. Barr. And Joseph W. Barr was Secretary of the Treasury for only 28 days, dying in office. And his signature ended up on very little U.S. currency. And when you find one, it's called the Barr note, and you want to keep it because it is worth more. And I told you that I keep bills that end in an X or a Y. I've never found one that ends in a Y, but that's an X. And here's how I understand it. That first letter, L, will always match the L over here. So that's San Francisco. That's indicative of San Francisco. The last letter is each print run they do of the bills in that series for San Francisco in this case. And they start with A, B, C, D, etc. They skip O because it looks too much like a 0. And they've only gotten to X and Y a few times. So if you find those, they're a deeper run and they have more value. So those are the ones that I have found recently. Now let me show you two. I got to show you on my scope that I found very recently. Show it on my scope so you can see it. You look at that 7. If you look at that 7, you could even crank down on that a little bit. That 7's got something going on. And we called it a weeping 7, a leaking 7. I don't know what is going on with that 7. It's the same color as the ink they use for everything, so my guess is it's a printing error. I haven't had time to research it to see what it is, what it's called, what it might be worth. But I'd never seen that out of 60,000 bill search, so I kept that one. And that's the second one I found. A day or two before I found this one. And it's a 7 that kind of looks like it's got a comma. Might be crying. I don't know. But I've got two with the 7 on it that is some kind of printing error. And I'm going to hang on to them. I'm going to do some research. Again, there aren't tremendous resources to go find this kind of stuff. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to go see what kind of value, if any, that might have. But I thought those two were very, very cool. Get back to the hunt. All right, we have 2 straps searched, and I've shown you our nice finds, some of our nicer finds. Literally, I've kept thousands. I have kept thousands of $1 bills. Oh, at the end of the stream, we're going to be giving away this silver certificate, blue ink, blue seal, 1957, and it says $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. They're very collectible. That one would be worth over $5. And we're going to give it away to somebody at the end of the stream. All you got to do is be here, be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission to have a chance to win. And we'll be at the end of the stream in 40 minutes or so. I am going to get the next set of bills all facing the same direction, or at least most of them, again. And yes, I could do this before the stream. I could. But if I did, I might accidentally see something that we're going to find later. And I'm not about to sit here and act surprised to find something I know is coming. So I wait to do this while we're all in the stream. And I want to keep our hunts and our finds as authentic as possible. If I happen to see something while we're going through these, I will show you what I saw, so we see it about the same time. But I'm not a read the last page of the book kind of guy first. That's not who I am. I love the treasure hunting aspect of this great hobby, whether it be coins or it be dollar bills. We're going to talk more about coins here in just a minute. Before I start this third strap, We do a daily short video on coin hunting. I hunt boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars each and every week. And my best finds, I do a short video every day that pops out between 10 and midnight typically. Highlighting our best finds of the month, and then I throw them into a glass jar, and at the end of the month I give away all of my finds from those short videos. I will post a video, and instead of showing off one of my best finds, I will say, hey, it's time to give away the finds for the month of September. You need to subscribe, leave a comment on that video. Hit the thumbs up would be nice. And then a week later, I put out another video showing the drawing for the winner. This is this month's jar. All my finds from September. Lots of wheat pennies in there, silver dimes, buffalo nickels, silver nickels. And at the end of the month, which is almost here, I'll be giving that away. And I don't think anybody else does that. But remember, I hunt with my 14, 11-year-old grandsons, and our mission is try to introduce this hobby and drive awareness to more people for this great hobby. We're getting very close to 15,000. Shober Brandon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If I messed up your name, it's because it's behind my QR code. We are going to give away some silver if we cruise past 15,000 tonight. All right. Oh, also, you can go to the bank and you can get, this is a roll of pennies. The labeling has fallen off, I guess. It says pennies there. 50 pennies in that. A box of pennies is $25. A box of pennies has 50 rolls of 50 pennies each in it. Search that. We find about 10 wheat cents in each box. We find Indian head cents sometimes, air coins. You can find very valuable pennies in there. We also will get boxes of nickels or rolls of nickels. There are 40 nickels in each roll, 50 rolls in a box. And you can find silver nickels, buffalo nickels. Yes, buffalo nickels. They haven't been printed or minted since 1938, but you can still find them. Copper Owl Coins is in the house. Hey, if you want another channel to check out, Copper Owl Coins is a content provider as well. And he streams every Sunday searching half dollars, so be sure and check him out. Throw him some sub love. Lisa D, I appreciate you subscribing. Very cool. Thank you for that. I got it. All right, Brandon. Hello, Lisa D. Copper Owl is a good friend of ours, a good friend of the channel and us personally. He's been here, sitting right where I'm sitting, searching coins. He and his daughter, they are good people. Good people. So if you just popped in, you wonder, what in the heck am I doing? What in the heck I'm doing is I'm looking right here for the date, and I'm looking for 1995 or earlier. I'm looking where that C is. I'm looking for an X or a Y because those are more rare and be worth a little more money. I'm looking for a star, which would indicate it was a star note, like the ones we have found tonight. We found two, and one of them was the twin sister star note. That was awesome. Or I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers. And there's other things I'm searching that I don't tell you about. I'm making sure the serial number over here matches the other serial number. There's nothing wacky going on with any doubling on any of the numbers or anything. All sorts of stuff. Hey, big thank you. I see a new benchmark. The grandsons are going to be very happy. 15,000 subscribers. Thank you all so very much. Assuming we stay above 15 and cruise towards that next landmark of 15,100, we will be giving away a piece of silver at the end of the stream. I have yet to select it, but I'll pick a good one. Thank you all very much for that. My grandsons are wanting to get to 20,000 by year end. I don't know if it's even possible. We have been gaining 1,000 a week for the last 4 weeks, so maybe it's possible. I'm going to continue putting out the content. We've got over 1,700 videos out there on YouTube. We do this format at least 3 times a week, usually more. Usually on Saturdays at 2 p.m. we stream and hunt half dollars, 2 p.m. Central, with my grandsons when they're out of school. We do the daily short video and other videos from time to time. As a matter of fact, and it says on the bottom of the scroll, it just went by the page right now. Hey, thank you all for the congratulations. I appreciate that. This Saturday, we are having a very special stream. Right now, at Saturday, we're also now going to be celebrating hitting 15,000 subscribers, which means we will have some bonus gifts. I'll even show you one. This is going to make Copper Al jealous, though. I hate to make Copper Al jealous, but I just got this in. It looks like $100 bill, and it's not showing up great, but that is a silver back. That is made out of silver, and it cost me well over $30. And I'm going to be giving that away to help celebrate our 15,000 subscribers on Saturday. And we will have 5, 6, 7 different giveaways on Saturday now, if we hang on to that 15,000. We also are doing a 73 lot auction, raising money for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. My wife and I lost our son to suicide a few years back. And we want to help try to make sure that at least one family does not have to go through what we went through. Mental illness, depression, they're real things. They're very real things. And they have helped create the 988 phone number, so that there's always someone to talk to. You're never alone. But once a year we raise money for that great cause, and this Saturday is it. And there's a video I put out earlier today. Go to my channel and check out and look at the most recent video, and it's going to show you the first 36 items in our 73 lot auction. I will be starting the auction prices below gray sheet, below book price. There's some really good prices. There's some really unique stuff that's being offered. And hopefully we're going to raise a lot of money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So it would make me very, very happy to see a lot of the names that I see in this stream, in this format. Hunting the dollar bills would make me very happy to see a lot of you in our stream on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. You need to make sure to turn on your bell notification so you get notified that I'm streaming live or have one scheduled. And it will be the full screen format. You get to meet my grandsons, and we're going to have a good time. We may shed a tear or two, but we're also going to celebrate being over 15,000 subs. So let's keep that 15,000 going up. The grandsons are wanting to get to 20,000 by year end, August 20th of 3403. Right format, wrong date. Right format, wrong date. Five boxes. All right, Copper Al. And you can do that over any period of time. I'll be adding you to the list. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that greatly. So usually on Saturdays, and I'll get back to hunting here in a minute, I promise. Usually on Saturdays, we hunt 5 to 10 boxes of half dollars, and we have people that will donate money for the opportunity to get what we find in those boxes. You can donate $60, you get 1 box hunted. If you don't find any silver, you get a ½ ounce of silver from us. You get to keep any proofs, any magic coins, miscellaneous, stickered coins, colorized coins, not intended for circulations, and silver. You get to keep all that. We also have people that will donate $250 and they get 2 boxes, and they also get either a gold piece or a silver that's valued between $150 and $200 as a guaranteed price. Well, what we're doing for with the QR code that's on the screen tonight is anyone that donates $500, and I know that's a lot of money, or 250 or 100, there are different levels of things that you get from us. And I'll cover the 500, the other ones you can go check out the video and get all the information. If you donate $500 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and send me an email telling me you did, then you get a free 3-box $50 hunt on PasSpareTime. No frills. You get to keep all the good finds. You get a 1-box $50 hunt on Southern Metal. You get a 1-box $50 hunt on Walker Magnets channel. And you get a 1-box $50 hunt, the first 5, on Copper Owl's channel as well. You also get a 1 nickel box hunt on PasSpareTime. You get a $500 fancy serial number hunt like I'm doing tonight, where you get to keep all the finds. You also get a roll of old pennies that is unopened. I forget the year off the top of my head. You get a PasSpareTime knife and ink pens. You get a Team Adam, my son's named Adam, a Team Adam t-shirt signed by myself, my grandsons, and my wife. And you get a dozen of Grammy's cookies, because my wife makes the best chocolate chip cookies when my grandsons are over searching with me. So $500 is a lot of money, but you're getting a lot of stuff in return. And it's tax deductible. There are also similar offers for the $250 level and the $100 level. We have a goal to raise over $10,000 for the AFSP for the 3rd year in a row. And as of the start of this stream, we're at 2,100, and I think we moved up to 2,600, someone said. I haven't looked since. So we're on our way. And all of the proceeds from the auction we do on Saturday, 73 lots, 100% of the proceeds donated by us, and they go to the AFSP, every single penny. $159,559 at the end, close. $559 at the start of that one as well. All right, well, let's get a cool find. Enough talking for a while, Paul. But if you are here for the first time and you're not subscribed, we would appreciate you subscribing. Helps us out tremendously. Doesn't cost you a thing. In return, we try to put out a bunch of content to help keep you entertained, teach you a little bit about coin hunting and fancy dollar bill searches. Copper Owl, very, very true. You may save a life. The support to do things like staff the 988 number, you may save a life. The last statistics I heard for the state of Arkansas was that only 70% of the 988 phone calls were being answered by someone in state. 30% were being answered by somebody out of state. Now, at least it's answered. But in all, goodness. We need to be staffed well enough to answer all of those in state. December 1st of the year 6756. Guess the football game should be over by now. I was listening to it on the radio. I had to run and get grandson Rhett from baseball practice. I didn't have to help coach tonight, but I still had to go get him. 1, 2, 3, 5, no 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close to a broken ladder. Consecutive serial numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did it again. That's another broken ladder. And you don't find enough of those to find 2 in one night. But that is another broken ladder. 8 different numbers that make up consecutive numbers, but they're not consecutive on the bill. That would be called a ladder. This is called the broken ladder, and those are going for $5, $10 on eBay, and that one is as crispy as the day it was born. It is beautiful. So I immediately put those into a plastic sleeve that is made for this, that protects them. And we'll put that over here in the keeper stack right now. That is a big boom. I'm telling you, hunting at the broken ladder store, for sure. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. 2 broken ladders and 1 500 bill hunt. That is semi-crazy. July 18th of the year 7022. Not exactly what we're looking for. Alright, what will be next? What will be next? We need another star note. I don't think we've had a star note out of this strap. We do average over 1 per strap, but we don't find one every strap. You never know. It's called hunting, not finding. We are in the last few bills of this strap. Get one more find. Not out of that strap, I guess. All right, that makes 300 $1 bills searched. It means I get rewarded with a drink of water. At the end of the 5th strap, we're going to be giving this away. Get that light turned on again. It's a silver certificate, blue seal, blue ink, 1957, $1 in silver payable to the Bear on Demand. And if we remain over and keep moving forward on our subscribers above 15,000, we're going to give away some silver as well. Going to give away some silver. The straps I take off, they say Federal Reserve Bank on them. One of my banks orders me $2,000 a week from the Federal Reserve. They get them in, call me, I go get them. I search them. The ones that I don't keep, I take back to a different bank. Why? 2 reasons. One, I don't want to overwork the bank that is being so nice to order them for me and help me out. Boy, there's a lot of crispy ones in this too. I can't even separate them. And 2, I don't want to search them again. And if I take them back to the same bank I got them from, I may end up searching them again. And that seems futile. Don't want to do that. Seems like a good way to not find anything. Boy, so many of these are like brand new. I don't know if that's going to help us find something good or not. I tend to think not. But there are a bunch of these that are uncirculated, stuck together, new, like those. One of the reasons I wear gloves for 2 reasons. 1, to protect me from the bills that have nastiness on them. But 2, to keep a better grip on them, to be able to flip them and keep control of them. And especially those crispy, uncirculated ones. Now maybe we'll get lucky and some of those will just be amazing serial number finds in a sequence, and a bunch of them will be finds. It does happen. We'll find out together. Alright. Alright. Got them all facing the same way. Got them all facing the same way. This is strap number 4. Strap number 4. Here's what we're looking for. I am looking for the date to be 1995 or earlier because that's going to have a value above face value. I'm looking for that A to be an X or a Y instead because those are deeper runs and have more value. Or a star, meaning it's a star note, put it as a replacement note. They become very collectible. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers. That's the main things I'm looking for. If I miss one and you see it, and you're the first to type it into the chat, and you're over the age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission, I send it to you for free. I send it to you for free. Kind of a self-punishment deal. And I guess it depends how good a bill it was that I missed that you get. And I've never had a stream where I didn't miss at least something. Maybe tonight's that night. You know, we already got a couple good giveaways anyway, but I bet I'll miss something. October 22nd of the year 5044. Not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Oh, for sure, Dan. You know, you can buy, and one of the things on the auction, they still do make a silver proof set every year of the coins, where the dime, quarter, and half dollars are all silver, 99% silver. So you can, you do occasionally find those too in searches, but I'm going to be auctioning off 3 different sets of silver proof sets on Saturday. But the reason they don't do it on a regular basis is because they can't afford to. Silver is now selling for over $32 a troy ounce. So it's just too expensive. It'd have to be like a $50 coin. Which, I don't know if we would see that before the end of currency in total. 66.55, 3.55, 9. Close to wanting to be something, didn't pull it off. 21.21, good start, no finish. That's why we want to get more kids involved in this great hobby, and once a month we give away our Saturday box hunts to any kid any of you watching along with a child age 18 or under. And they get to keep all the finds, and we give them some goodies. You can sign up for that by sending me an email and saying, hey, we want to be part of your Grow the Hobby free kids hunt. My son's name is John, and he's 13, and we would love for him to get involved in this great hobby. And I'll put you on the wait list. I'll put you on the wait list. We do it every month. Grow the Hobby, and we are partnered with AppMex. Of appmex.com, largest seller of coins and coin supplies in the world, I believe. They go to coin shows with us and hand out coins to kiddos as well. Appreciate them doing that. Upside down, no additional value. All right, are you all thinking positive thoughts? I still got the sniffles a little bit, hi Skippy, but I upped my Claritin to twice a day, and it sprinkled a little bit, so maybe. 5% silver? You know, the problem is the lower, and I am not an expert at this. I have never smelted anything, melted it down, but the lower percentage of silver in a product, the harder it is to extract it cleanly. Like the 90% stuff, very easy for them to extract that. 90% half dollars, 1964 and earlier, 1964 dimes and earlier, 1964 quarters and earlier. But even the 40% half dollars from 1965 to 1970, harder. The 35% nickels from 1946, 45, 44, 43, and the back half of 42. More difficult. So when you get a lower silver content, the effort to retrieve the silver is almost not worth at the price of silver today, going through the process to extract it, burning all the gas, etc. But again, not an expert. A lot of people know a lot more about that than I do. But yes, there's nothing like having 2 silver coins clinked together. And when we're searching half dollars on Saturdays, that does happen. Typically, every Saturday. I think we have 13 streams in a row where we have found silver on a Saturday right now. 3 leading zeros, a 2, a 5, and a 9. Had that been 4 leading zeros, I would keep it as a low serial number, so that it's close but no cigar. We are on a break right now from our Saturday streams, except for this Saturday, because both grandsons are playing baseball and I'm helping coach both teams. So Pa, they call me Pa for Grandpa, and it's stuck. I don't have any of that spare time right now to be doing those kind of things. A lot of consecutive serial numbers, close to consecutive serial numbers in this strap. Not helped us out any yet. Not to be confused with the bookend. 2662 is not a bookend. 2626 is a bookend. And I can see how that would be confusing. And that is a brand new bill. That was a brand new bill. The nice of it was one. A lot of these 26s coming out of the same run. Hard to peel apart. AKA Brett, good to see you. Thanks for being in. We appreciate it. Alright. Now some 3177 consecutive serial numbers. 3 sixes at the end. 3s, 1s, and 7s. Dang, that was so close to being a binary note. That is going to be a trinary note though, only 3s, 1s, and 7s. Had that 1 been a 3 or a 7, it would have been a binary note. As is, it's a trinary note. Trinary word notes, and this one's in great shape, worth about $1.50. Binary notes, worth $20. But we will keep that binary or trinary note because it is crispy, crispy, crispy. I don't keep all trinary notes, but that one for sure. Condition on that one couldn't be any better. And it was almost a binary note. Goodness. I'm due to find another one of those one of these days. All the new ones in this has really knocked the fines in the head. Can go either way. It could have made it really good. It could have made it worse, and it made it worse. 188, just not starting and ending. More consecutive serial numbers with the 31 start that are stuck together. Alright, that strap no bueno, but we did find a nice trinary note. That is 4 straps searched, 1 to go. Bookend 2525, bookend 2525. Liars. Liars, I tell you. John Jacobs will tell you I do not miss bookends, especially 2525. I would never ever miss a 25-25 bookend. Never. Wouldn't happen. I can't believe you all would say that I would miss a bookend that had 25. Okay. Maybe I would. Maybe I would. Let's see. Who was the first one in? Who was the first one in? Pete Currency and More. You just beat Roger Rodriguez and Nammers Motos and Ron and Dan the Man and Baby Driver to the punch. So, Pete, that is a crispy, uncirculated bookend bill. Starts with 25, ends with 25. I've been self-diagnosed myself with bookend blindness because I miss so many of these. Put it in its protector right there. Let me write your name down, Pete Currency and More. Now, Pete, you have homework. You have homework, but it's easy homework. Pete, what I need you to do is to send me an email claiming your prize, giving me your mailing address, and confirming for me that you are over the age of 18, or having your parents send me an email if you're 13 to 18. Congrats, Pete. Boy, see, you all can see them. It's just me. It's just me that can't see them. I don't know. Raised 5 also? You know, I didn't even catch that. I guess because it's going to Pete. Actually, what it's got is a lowered 2. It has a lowered 2 and a little bit of an over-inked last 5. But the first 2, maybe that 5 is out. Yeah, I think that 5 is raised. I'll go with the 5 being raised. So you got a raised 5 and a over-inked 5, Pete. Congratulations, Pete. That's yours. That's yours. Southern Metal in the house. Hey, thank you, Southern Metal. We eked over it a while ago. I think YouTube is changing the algorithm up a little bit on us, but that's okay. We are going to be giving away a little silver here at the end and a silver certificate. Silver certificate, blue ink, blue seal, 1957, $1, payable to the bearer on demand. Very collectible. We're giving that away. And I haven't picked out the silver we're giving away yet to celebrate hitting 15,000 subs. Maybe the higher we get over 15,000, the more we give away. I don't know. All right, last strap. Boy, these have been in terrible order. Terrible order, and we had so many new ones in that last strap. No star notes in that strap. We did find a twin sister star note tonight, Southern Metal. By the way, Southern Metal, I told everybody earlier that about you, they can win a box hunt with you by donating $500 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And he's also going to give you all an AU, I think it's a Walking Liberty piece of silver, if you win a hunt on his channel by donating to the AFSP $500. So we appreciate him for that. He also is a content provider. He searches everything we search. He does it better. He's a lot more knowledgeable than me about coins for sure. And he's headed for 30,000 subs. So feel free to check out Southern Metal. If one of the mods or Southern Metal yourself would put your link in, he's one you're going to want to be subscribed to as well, where you can watch some cool coin hunting. He's been streaming on Tuesday and Thursday nights around 7:30. But you never know when he might pop up. He's also got a short video out there that's got like 3.5 million views. Went mega viral. Mega viral. Put the bookend in the gall. All right, Pete, I will do so. I will put that in the giveaway at the end of the stream. Very generous of you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Strap number 5. We're looking for the date. We're looking for 1995 or earlier. Looking for an extra Y, they end the bill, because those are deeper runs, got more value. Looking for a star, meaning it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers. Excuse me. Hey, Southern Metal, did you see my crazy 7s? Did you see my crazy 7s? I don't know if you've seen my crazy 7s. Let me show you something, Southern Metal, while you're here. Let me get back to my scope real fast. I found this bill that's got the 7's got a leak. The 7 has leaked green juice, Southern Metal. I don't know what you might be wrong about. It's just I missed the other part. I found 2 of these. That's the most extreme example, but something's wrong with my 7. Hanging turkey 7. It's got a little waddle. It's got a turkey waddle. Got a turkey waddle going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm keeping it. I assume it's a printing error of some kind. I have no idea if it's worth any money. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. A hanging goose. Could be. Absolutely could be. All right. Let's get started. Last strap, last $100 of the night. Then we got some major giveaways. Man, if you're not subscribed, you're going to want to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as well so you know when we're streaming. Hey, that's one I'll keep. 4 7s in a row, that's a quad. I prefer them to start or end the serial number, but 4 7s, 7s, 8s, and 0s being the most sought after, that's a keeper. Call it a quad. We hang on to those. Especially after the last strap. 50, 80, 64, 50. Alright, how about something ultra cool? Ultra cool. 3332355. That's not going to qualify as ultra cool. I'm going to take a birthday note. I'll take a binary. Southern Metal, we have found 2 broken ladders tonight. Very crazy. Consecutive serial numbers there. Don't help us out any. 8484, 8482, 8481, 8479. Those don't help. Now, if they'd all been good bills, I'd have been doing the happy dance. But, alas, 'tis not the case. 'Tis not the case. We have been hunting coins on YouTube. 1s, 2s, 4s, and 0s. Almost something. Boy, 40 bills later would have been 5 ending trailing 4s. Not quite. Been hunting coins on YouTube for the last 5 years, which is hard to believe. Mrs. E.T. Luke, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime channel and family. We've been searching for fancy serial number, older bills, and star notes for the last 6 months. Got quite the collection going. Works very well in this format. We are in our 5th and final strap of the evening. It will give us 500 bills searched. Each strap has 100 bills in it. And then we'll be doing our giveaways. February 9th or September 2nd of the year 3088. $50-50, $50-50. Ron XP. All right, I'm seeing Ron 1, 21, 21. And then Diana Erickson is saying 50-50 first. Nope. Tarzan 13 is saying 50-50 first. Now, I don't miss bookends, so I don't even know what y'all are talking about. We already had this discussion. I'll go look, but you know as well as I do, I'm not going to find them. Of course, I missed them the first time. Why in the world would I find them this time? Got to be farther back. And I know for sure I didn't miss 21-21. That wouldn't happen. Blackjack. That wouldn't happen. And there's no way I would miss 50-50. Didn't happen. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Alright. No attention to the man behind the curtain. 50-50, that is a bookend bill. I have bookend blindness. Y'all have taken advantage of my inability to see bookends. 21-21. All right, now let's go back and see who won again. Ron XP, Ron XP1, the 2121. The 50/50 is Tarzan 13 on my screen. Tarzan 15. And I can only go by my screen. Tarzan 13. So, Ron XP and Tarzan 13, you both need to send me an email claiming your prize. Give me your shipping address and confirm for me that you are over the age of 18, and I put those in the stack of things I need to ship. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. Ron says donate his win. I can do that. Ron, I shall donate yours. Alright, back to the stream. More concentration, Paul. There's a reason that Southern Metal and myself, and maybe Copper Owl occasionally, not very many people will hunt dollar bills live. Also, not very many people consider keeping bookends. But, it's become a part of our stream, so we do it. Especially, it's kind of funny that I can't see them. I can pick out 2 broken ladders and I can't see a bookend. What is wrong with me? Don't know. Alright, we got 30 some bills left in the hunt. 30 some bills left in the hunt. What will we find? You all might find a bookend. I'm sure I will. Could we eke one more find out of this? I don't know. I don't know if we can. Seven 1515537. 7 1s, 5s, and a 3. Not a keeper. Possible keeper. December 7th of the year 1893 or July 12th of the year 1893. That is a birth date note format. Obviously someone born in 1893 is not watching the stream tonight. But that could be a birth date of a parent or grandparent of yours, or that could be a date that something historical happened. So I do hang on to those. I will look up the date and throw it in my birth date stack. Juan Perez, what I'm looking for is a date 1995 or earlier, an X or a Y where that B is, or a star, because all of those things make it worth more than face value, or a fancy combination of serial numbers, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. 374, 374, 69, wanted to be something. June 10th or October 6th of 1741. You could keep that, look up that date, see if something amazing happened. My history mind tells me nothing. It was July 4th of 1776. Definitely a keeper. I know that date. I know that date. (1166-0303). Some might keep that note. It's not really a 4 pairs, but it's close. Like 11, 66, 33, 33 I'd keep for sure. That is not a format that I keep, but again, some would probably keep that. And just because I keep it or don't keep it doesn't mean that's what you need to do. I try to keep the ones I know that have a value on eBay or from my book that make them sellable for above face value. Sometimes I keep stuff that has no value above face value, but it just strikes me as a cool number. All right, last 10 bills. Last 10 bills. Last 5 bills. Maybe last 3. That's it. That is it. Well, 500 bills searched. Our best finds of the night. This star note that has a twin sister out there printed in Washington, D.C. is a great find. And our 2 broken ladders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice finds. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little giveaway. We're going to give away 2 things. The second one we give away will be this. We're going to give away a silver certificate, $1 in silver payable to bear on demand, and the 2 donated back star notes are going to go with that as well. But first we're going to give away a piece of silver because we hit 15,000 subscribers. So let me start the giveaway. What you need to do is you need to subscribe if you haven't, please. And when it comes up and says in the chat that a GAW has started, like it just did, you need to type in exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW, and that will get you entered. Looking for silver, looking for silver, not silver. Where'd my barbers go? I don't know. I don't know where my barbers went. Franklin's, Walker's, Franklin's. Aha! That's what we'll give away as a piece of silver to celebrate. Here's going to be the grand prize tonight. We're going to give away an $18.99 Barber half dollar. $18.99 O or D? It's a good question. I'm going under my scope. It's an O. $18.99 minted in New Orleans Barber half dollar. We're going to give that one away first, and then we're going to give away the bills. And this is to celebrate 15,000 subs. 15K sub goal. That is what is first. You had 3 minutes to enter when we started. Let's see how much time you have now. 55 seconds. 55 seconds, exclamation GAW. Only 37 people out of 80 some watching have entered. You do have to be over the age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission. I got to get an email from mommy and daddy. It's okay to ship you. And you do have to send me an email and claim your prize. All right, going back here. We have 20 seconds left. Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. Don't forget, Saturday, 3 p.m., mega charity stream. 5 seconds. Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. All right. Good luck. The winner of the Barber $half, $18.99 is George Bruns. Congratulations, George. George Bruns. George wins dollars occasionally, but I think that's the first silver I'm going to ship him. Safely in your envelope. And the next winner of the silver certificate and the 2 bookend bills is, good luck all, Lori Camarista. Congratulations, Lori. You're the next contestant up on Win Paul's Money. Congrats, Lori. So Lori and George, you both need to send me an email. Send me an email, claim your prize, include your mailing address, even if you've done it recently and 3,000 times, because it makes it easier on me. And I know you're both over 18, so you're good there. And I'll get your goodies shipped out to you very soon. Like with all of my auction stuff next week. That's the plan. That's the plan. All right, let's complete that. Let's go back over to that. Let's come back over to this. Let's make Paul a little bit bigger. All right. Jumping up and down. All right, George, that's a good win. Book value, if you look that up, PCGS book value is probably $45. So you ought to be jumping up and down on that one for sure. Hey, thank you all very much for helping us get over 15,000 tonight. We appreciate that greatly. To my moderators, I appreciate you being here. The moderators are the ones in blue in the chat. Members are in green. You can become a member for as little as 99 cents a month. And there are some perks like the ability to bid in our auction on Saturday and getting free shipping. Though we will let people pay for shipping if they want to. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for the 88 likes. If you liked what you saw tonight and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please do. Helps us out with YouTube. And they tend to recommend our content a little more. And doesn't cost you a thing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do consider that. Thanks for being here. Saturday, 3 p.m., probably a 5 to 6 hour charity auction and 15,000 subscriber celebration. Sunday at 9:45, I plan to do another one of these streams where we're searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. You want to be a part of that? Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. And I'll see you again soon when Paul has more spare time. God bless all.